guys, today I'm going to teach you how to file your ITR on your own, and it is really something very easy which you can do on your own. Go to Google and type file ITR. Okay, do you see this website right on the top, e-filing homepage? You just have to click on it. So this is the home page. If you are new to this website, first you will have to register yourself by clicking on register yourself. Okay, select the user type, select individual, continue. Okay, fill in all the details here which are very simple. Okay, and be very sure of whatever you are filling in, because it is going to be on the data of the website of the government, so you don't want the wrong details to go to the government portal. Okay, so anyway, you will have to fill this up, and after entering your basic details, you will have to take up the step 2, which is registration form, and then you will have to verify your registration. And after the successful verification of your registration, you'll be good to go. And this is one little window which is popping up these days. This won't pop up after 31st of July or maybe a week or more, because this is the last few days of the month of July when the individuals are supposed to file their income tax return. So anyway, now since you must have registered yourself, this time you will have to simply log in. Instead of going to register yourself, you'll have to click on login. Okay, so I have logged in and it is showing my name here. Okay, and I'm going to be filing in the individual's income tax return, and this is what this video is all about. And as you can see, this is the idle session timer going on. It is a 15 minutes. Okay, so whenever you will not be doing anything on the website, this counter begins. Once this 15 minutes window is over, it will log out and you will have to log in again. And be very careful if you're doing it on somebody else's laptop or using help from an internet cafe or anywhere. Do not forget to log out. Okay, be very careful of this, because this is highly private. Okay, so these are the two options which you get on a dashboard, which says filing of income tax return, and then there are these returns and forms. You go to these to view your old returns, but this is not of use to us on this video. So I am going to directly click on filing of income tax return, and as you can see, it is blinking red. This page will appear under e-file. Okay, I have hidden my pan. I have little scrolled it down. You have the assessment here. Assessment year is the financial year which is going on right now. So right now 2018 and 19 is the assessment year which is going on. But remember, you are filing the return for the previous year 2017 and 18. The year in which you file the return is called the assessment year, but you always file it for the previous year or any year before the previous year. You cannot hit the back button when you're filing the income tax return. If you hit the back button, the session is going to log out for the assessment year, the ITR form number and all, and you clicked prepare and submit online. You will open up few categories. When you scroll down, what you have to do is select the best one. I'm clicking on employee category. Okay, and there are further some options where you can verify your return using the online medium, that is through Aadhaar or any other way which is mentioned here, your bank account and all. In my case, I would simply select Aadhaar OTP, because that is the easiest way how you can verify your e-return. So the other way would be the offline way, where you can verify this income tax return by sending in a speed post, which of course is a tedious thing to do. In my case, I would never want to do that. Check this box only if you want to file your return in Hindi format. In my case, I am not taking Hindi, so I will simply click continue. Okay, so this is the new window which pops up, and as you can see, each time you will do something on the window, this counter refreshes to 15 minutes. So as I said, if you will leave it idle, in 15 minutes it's going to close down. And yes, that is what brings me to the next point. Please keep saving your work. These are a few general instructions which are mentioned. They are really important. Please read them all. As I just told you, do not click back button or press backspace button because you will be logged out. So after reading the instructions, you will have to follow all these tabs. First is part A, general information. You will have to fill in your general information. Then is the computation, income and tax, because income is separate from tax. Tax is a certain percentage which is placed on your income in order to calculate your income tax. Next is your tax details, and then you have the taxes paid and the verification, and last is your ATG. Okay, any donations or anything that you might have made during the year. A lot of the information on the portal is already going to be filled, because when your employer or any bank or any institution deducts TDS, they deposit it with the government in your name. So government already has the TDS with them. So in that case, what you can do is, with the help of your form 26AS, you can verify the tax that has been deposited in your name with the government. Okay, and apart from that, there is this form 16 which is issued to the employees by the employers. So you can also check the tax details from form 16 and verify if all the tax that had been deducted from your income been deposited with the government or not. I'm going to be clicking on part A, general information. Since my window is scrolled down, there is some information on the top as well, which will be picked directly from the form 26AS, and you do not have to do anything there. Okay, but what I want to talk about is the return filed section. There are various options. Please ignore this red checkbox. That is because I've removed the locality and the area for the video. These are the various numbers. I am doing the voluntarily on or before the due date under section 139(1). Do not worry about the sections and all. They are all taken care of by the portals. I am filing my return before the due date. Hence, I will be picking the option of 11. But if you are filing your return after the due date, you will be picking number 12. In case you are filing a revised return, you will be picking number 17. This is, of course, an original return, not a revised return. If I pick number 17 here, it will automatically change to revised. So now the next tab opens up, which is the computation of income and tax. And yes, I forgot to mention earlier, on the general information tab right at the bottom, under the employer category, you may pick whatever category is suitable for you. If you are a government employee, you will pick government. Otherwise, you can pick PSU, whatever option is suitable for you. You will fill in the details here of your income. The system is going to calculate the tax on its own. Fill in the salary that you earned during the year, okay? Any allowances that you received which are not exempt. Exempt means the income that you do not have to pay the tax on. So not exempt would mean any allowance that is not free from taxation. If you face any problem filling in any of the parts or any of the column, it's always a good practice to go to Google and quickly type your concern, and most of the times the question will be answered. When you will click on this tab of tax details, you will see a lot of numbers appearing. Do not worry, those are the figures of tax which have been deducted and deposited with the government, which can be verified from the form 26AS or the form 60. Okay, those figures should match with the column of tax details here. I am not clicking on this tax details section because it has all the details of mine, and I hope you can understand. Let me explain a bit about all these three tabs over here, because I'm sure they're going to confuse you if you are a beginner. Taxes paid and verification. You cannot change the calculation which is shown here. In order to alter this tab, you will have to make the changes in this tab. I am right now on this tab of computation of income. As you're going to change this column, accordingly the tax that is calculated on this column is going to get changed. It is all calculated by the system. And the tax details are the amounts of tax which are deducted from your income and deposited by the employers for whom you have worked for. All of those employers are going to reflect here, along with the names. The tax deducted by them and deposited with the government is also going to reflect under the tab of tax details. All that you can do is under computation of income and tax. In case the amount which you're supposed to be paying as tax is less than the TDS which has been deducted on your income by your employers. In that case, the refund will show on this tab, which will not be alterable. Each time you will change your income here, the refund or the tax amount on the taxes paid and verification will automatically change. So in case you are eligible for a refund, you will have to provide the details of the bank account in which you want the money to be credited by the government. And that is it. After you're done with everything, just simply click on the tab of preview and submit. It will start to show you your return, and once you are sure of it, just simply click submit and the return will be filed. I hope this video was helpful for you. Bye bye.